Austin, can you hear me?
Hello?
Austin, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes!
Hey! All right.
All right. Stop screaming into the phone there, Ricky. You're freaking going to kill Austin.
Oh, man.
Austin, what the hell happened, man? 7:45. We need to. I know you're a very busy bartender, sir.
Guys, I was waiting for you to come on the Zoom. That's why I sent the link to my publicist.
Well, that was not. We were doing the phone call. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, my God. We heard it was the Zoom, but here I am. What's happening?
Thank God. By the way, the book yet again is the ultimate book of pub trivia by the smartest guy in the room, the one and only Austin Rogers, who's on the phone. Jeopardy Champion, Austin Rogers. Not a lot of people can say that.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't put that on your business card. Austin can.
I watch Jeopardy.
Now... there's so many things I want to ask you, and I know I don't have that much time. All right, so you're on the show, and I know that on the in-betweens after you're winning, because obviously, cat's out of the bag, you won a shitload of money. But every time that they would throw to you, and it's like, he's a bartender from New York. You got known for doing all these different hand motions. Number one, did they hate you for that, or did they like you for that?
They eventually tolerated it. Here's how it works in the studio. You tape 5 episodes a day, and the more and more you win, the longer you have to stare at that little red light for your intro. And you pull a full Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do with my hand. And it just goes so far, putting that fake grin on your face, staring at that red light. So eventually I'm like, balloon animal, pop.
Nice. Because there's actually, we were watching it before, there's a full demo reel on YouTube with just your hand gestures. Like everything. You pick up a phone call, you wave at people, you did like the electric slide at one point, I think. You were doing everything you could to get noticed. It was outstanding, and that's how you got over with the crowd. Now, did Alex like it?
Alex eventually liked it. It took a while, though, especially since the first couple episodes, being a bartender from New York, I have colorful vernacular. And Alex at one point said, Mr. Rogers, we're going to have to bleep a lot of this episode out. So I sort of reined it in after that.
Oh, I think Jeopardy needs more cursing.
Absolutely.
Think about it, especially, the best is when you didn't get something right. There were times where you did curse, at least under your breath, and we kind of heard it. You'd be like, shit.
That's pretty much it. And you sort of fall into a curse spiral, especially when you're a New Yorker, and one curse begets another curse that's worse.
Oh, yeah, of course. But I think Alex Trebek was waiting, with all the shit that was going on in his life, I think he was waiting for that opportune time where he would just go, that's not the fucking answer! Jesus, fuck, God,
there were times where he was very close to that, but Alex had the greatest. He goes, oh, that's special, or something like that, or interesting.
Well, that's the thing. You're totally more animated, you're funny than Ken Jennings and sure as shit Mayim Bialik.
Oh.
So, did they ever come to you as the guy to replace Alex Trebek? Because who they're replacing them with is not getting them ratings. It's boring as old shit. You would at least be funny, and you are a trained host. That's why you host these trivia things at the bar right now. This is what you do.
This is what I do, but unfortunately I never got that call. But that's fine, because I'm having fun doing my own thing. And guess what? At my trivia, I can curse.
Something tells me that Austin actually says, that's not the fucking answer. Jesus Christ.
Pretty much.
Yeah, stupid bastard.
Yeah.
Well, you do a Zoom thing, right? That's the thing that you were just alluding to the fact that we weren't doing right now. But the Zoom thing at the bar when you do the trivia, so you probably get a whole bunch of interesting people in there because they're in their own house, so they might do it topless, might write messages on themselves, wear weird outfits.
Yeah.
It's like, let's make a deal in Jeopardy and push together.
Well, the fun with that is I don't allow them to turn on their video because God knows what you're going to get on that end. But it is super exciting because right now I'm at Gaff West on 48th and 9th in Hell's Kitchen in New York. And last week someone won from Los Angeles. The week before someone won from Saskatchewan. So even though pub trivia, it's a brave new world.
Yes.
Now, but take me through this, because I know you just said that they didn't give you that conversation, and you're happy where you are, and I get all that, which is wonderful, and I'm happy for you. By the way, we're talking to Austin Rogers, Jeopardy champion, author, bartender, superhero. The ultimate book of pub trivia by the smartest guy in the bar is out right now. You can get it right now. But the thing is, take me through this. Do they ever pull you aside, like, before it becomes like a hit, and say, like, Austin, you got to calm down a little bit. You're a little bit too much. Or do they, you know what I mean? Or do they actually say, just keep doing the shit you're doing?
Keep it up, buddy. That's what they say, because these people at Jeopardy, it's like a family, and they're professionals. Yeah. When you land that Jeopardy job, you're a lifer. So they've seen everything, and they know what's going to happen to you 3 months before it happens. And I remember at, like, game 4 or 5, Mitch, the sound technician, comes up to me as he's wiring me up with my lavalier. He goes, brother, you have no idea how your life is going to change. And I shrug it off and I laugh. And he goes, no, you have no idea. He was right. I had no idea. And the thing is, they've seen it all. Show's been on the air for 38 years. Yeah. They've seen it all, and they can telegraph what's going to happen to you. And it was beyond my wildest dreams. I mean, hey, I got a book. I host trivia around the country. It's absolutely exciting.
But that's the thing. Your life hasn't changed too much, because you're still at the NYC bar doing the trivia and bartending. And I'm not shitting on that. I'm actually applauding that, because you're a very humble dude. I know you drive a little small red, you know, like a Dodge Dart or something. I don't know. It's old. But it's a 1989 Honda. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm not a big car guy. I just know what it looked like to me.
You know, that's one of those cars in New York. If you steal it, nobody gives a shit.
Damn right. but that's what I'm saying. Like, you are, without question, like, just a normal guy who happens to be. Because that was the other thing I was trying to explain to Joe before. Yeah. You, just like me, figured out the Jeopardy code. That was the one thing I wanted to get, because I know we're running out of time. I want to make sure we can get this all in. The Jeopardy code is how the question is written, and they give you clues in the question. I try to explain that to everybody, and some people get it and some people don't.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't need to be incredible. You don't have to be Austin Rogers smart to play Jeopardy. To be a contender, yeah, you got to be like Ken Jennings, Austin Rogers smart, all those people. Yeah. And Mayim Bialik. But you got to be all these things. But the fact of the matter is, there is a system to the madness, and Austin figured it out a long time ago, so did I. They give you the clues in the question, right, Austin?
Absolutely. There's a whole load of fluff. Yada this, yada that, yada this, yada that. American artist in Iowa, yada this, yada that. And all you go is, American artist, Iowa, that's the guy with the pitchfork. That's American Gothic.
Yeah.
I got this.
Mm-hmm. See, that's what I'm saying. There is
you
a system.
You don't need to know what you need to know. You need to know what Jeopardy wants you to know.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so are you saying that you're not smart? Or are you saying that you just figured out the code? Or are you saying that you're really smart?
I'm a freaking genius.
All right, good. And he's modest, too, so fucking play that.
It's just like in high school when you had to take the SATs.
You need to know what they need you to know. And all you need to know is the base level of every subject. If you get something that you're academically, like, trained in, to you, it's going to be really dumb. But to someone else who isn't, it's going to be like, wow, that's really hard. It's not deep, it's broad.
See, there's skill. There's always, you gotta be like what he says in the name of the title, the ultimate book of pub trivia by the smartest guy in the room. Smartest guy in the bar, sorry. But he is the smartest guy in the room either way. I'm both right. Because he definitely looks at the way, there's other ways to beat the system. I tell people that all the fucking time. You gotta come up with another way to play the game. You can't just play the game the way everyone else wants to play the game, because that's not always going to work for you, because you're not going to be able to do it. However, if you figure out your own system about how, case in point, to answer Jeopardy questions and learn how they're putting them up there, and you knock them out of the park, and then you just add some whimsical comic relief that Austin did, you literally could be the guy that, is a Jeopardy champion who has a book out. You even have a podcast, right, Austin?
Yeah, it's called A Lot to Learn with Austin Rogers. One of my greatest episodes was interviewing Alex Trebek himself in his home, and we did not talk about Jeopardy. We talked about home improvement and the Yorkshire moors in north of England.
Nice. We almost had Alex on when his book came out. Like, we were talking to his people. I mean, I'm sure that you had the inside track a little better because you are a Jeopardy champion. But we were this close to having Alex on, and then unfortunately, he got worse and he passed away. So you have lived a life that a lot of people could not even dream of living, and you're doing all the shit you want to do. That doesn't happen often, Austin.
No, it doesn't. I am a hashtag blessed, as all the 20-somethings say.
Now, I don't know if you're heterosexual, if you're homosexual, it does not matter. My whole thing is, has your love life increased since becoming a Jeopardy champion? That is, to me, I would imagine, being the heterosexual man that I am, I would get a lot more pussy. Or, if I was gay, a lot more dick. I mean, it happens. It's good.
I'm still a New York bartender. We always do well.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm sure you get the closing time punani. I'm not saying that, dear Austin. What I'm saying is, were you getting, was it a higher level of closing time punani? Did, the girls that were maybe fucking, 10s stay and hang out after closing time for a little mopping the bar? If you know what I'm cooking?
No, my significant other probably she would not enjoy that if I went down the closing time endeavor.
Okay.
But it was pretty solid in the first place.
Very nice. See, yet again, modest. He's got a shitload of money. He's not driving a Dodge Dart. I learned that. He's got a book. He's got a podcast. He interviewed Alex Trebek. He's still bartending at that bar. He's still doing the trivia at that bar. You, by the way, I don't know how much time we have. I think you got to get going soon, right? Austin, you there? Or did we lose him already?
No, I'm right here.
All right. He's like, fuck this interview. I got to go. I got to do trivia. What time do I have you till?
You got me till what you want. I'm having a great time.
Oh, shit. Just bring us on stage with you. Let's walk. Let's talk. Talk to the fine people in the bar and say the first question, what's the best radio show in the world? Boop, bing! The Ham Radio Show. I'll chime in on that one. All right, so we got you for a little bit. Well, let's talk. Let's shoot the shit, as they say. Anyway, Ricky, you got a question for him? He's thinking. No. Good. Way to ad-lib there, Rick. Thanks. My whole thing is I still can't get over. I'm still fascinated with people that work in media not seeing this diamond in the rough. If you don't give him Jeopardy, you should have gave him his own goddamn quiz show then. At least sell it. This guy should have been doing a whole bunch of stuff.
That's in the works, gentlemen. I have filmed a couple pilots. They are TikToking as we speak. But you don't move on to the next thing until, or you don't ditch the thing you got until the next thing opens up. So that's why the bar is here. You still work. $411,000 sounds like a lot until you put that $411,000 in Manhattan.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Yep.
Yeah, so basically he had $11.
Yeah. until Uncle Sam really shows you're not really his nephew.
Damn right. Where's my cut, Austin? Where's my cut?
Well, unfortunately, this 3 letters called the IRS.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, Erwin R. Shyster.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember him.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
Now, all right, so I do have to ask Austin this. When you go into doing all these new ventures, is there anything that you you had on the horizon that you were going, maybe I really want to do this, and then there was other stuff that people are trying to force you in, or are you doing everything that you want to do?
I'm doing what I want to do. I'm going to sound total showbiz, but I got a great team around me. I've been on tour for the past couple weeks promoting the book, going city to city, meeting new cool people, and doing cool trivia events. And then, you get to appear on CBS Mornings or go on The Tonight Show or hang out with Michael Strahan. All of these things, you know, the universe opens, and then you're like, what? This is not me, but there it is. It's you, and it's just you, but up to 11.
But see, that's why this is one of the reasons why I wanted to interview Austin. Like, because other Jeopardy people have been throwing at us, or even, and I'm going to make another joke. Mayim Bialik was thrown at us as an interview, and it wasn't like I refused it. It's still up in the air. We might have her on and everything. But I found him to be the most interesting out of the lot because he's also, besides, he understands he lives in New York, so he doesn't have a shitload of contest winnings, as they would say, but he's also humble and modest and still that guy. He's wearing jeans and a t-shirt. He's out there. He's doing his thing, and that's it.
Fame hasn't gone to his head.
Yeah, fame hasn't gone to his
normal.
head. And I think, and the thing is, I get him as normal could be. He's on this show. But the fact is, you could have a conversation with him. I think to me, the other people that kind of come out of that game show world come off pretentious, because they're moving heaven and earth. Like Alex Trebek actually was iconic. He was one of the last iconic game show hosts that are out there. But all the other ones seem to be just phoning it in. If you the only other one I would probably want to talk to would be Pat Sajak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got to go. How many times did you get drunk with Vanna? How many times? Just tell me.
Oh, Bob Eubanks.
Is he still alive, Bob?
I don't think so. Yeah.
There's only a very select few. No, not you, Bob Eubanks. We know you're still here. We're trying to see. We were trying to check our records if Bob Eubanks is still alive.
Sure.
I mean, that's a good trivia question. Is Bob Eubanks still alive?
84 years old.
84 years old.
What is? I don't know.
All right. So, do you have any? Do you have questions ready for tonight? Austin, in front of you?
I do. I've got 50 questions lined up. I've got a full Zoom of people around the country and Canada. Wow. And I've got a full bar right here on 48th and 9th ready to go. Right. It's going to be super exciting, and that's every Wednesday. And then I go on tour. I'm in South by Southwest next week. I'm in Denver the week after that. I'm in Richmond. I'm all over the place, all in support for the book. And then this show goes on the road, so people can come join me and play trivia with me. And at the end of it, we'll sign some books and we'll talk some trivia. It's super fun.
Two things. Do you have a website? Is there an AustinRogers.com?
Yes, AustinRogersTrivia.com. That's as easy as it gets.
There you go.
All right. And then the second question from that. Joe, what the fuck did you just break in the studio?
I dropped my instrument.
Oh, good job. All right,
he dropped his fork.
I dropped my fucking fork. Let's ask Austin. Austin, can you please take one of the questions at random and ask? I want to see who in this room can actually answer an Austin Rogers trivia question.
All right, I got one. The category is Hometown Heroes.
Hometown Heroes.
Okay.
All right.
I got this.
Nobel laureate Robert Allen Zimmerman knows this hometown on the banks of Lake Superior.
Oh, I know who he is.
One more time. Nobel laureate Robert Allen Zimmerman sure knows this hometown on the shores of Lake Superior.
I thought it was Bob Dylan.
It is Bob Dylan, but where did he
come
from? It's in Ohio.
There we go. That's how you write a trivia question, guys. It's 2 layers. You cracked the first half of the code, but now you got that it's Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
But where is he from on the banks of Lake Superior?
I love how Austin, by the way,
Ohio.
I love how Austin's also, is it Cleveland, Ohio?
No. Cleveland, Ohio is nowhere near Lake Superior.
Billy just said Ohio, so I went to the first Ohio I could think of. No, I love it, but I do also how Austin is explaining it to us like we're all in special ed. He's just like, well, it's Bob Dylan. Now, stupid, what else do you got?
How the question's written, how you break it down and get to it.
He deciphers this stuff. He broke the code.
Like when you took the SATs, they give you the 4 answers. 2 of them are close to each other.
Was one of them Bob Dylan?
And they're always off, so you know
at least you
can throw some out.
Yeah. I was going to say Ed Norton.
Yep. That's why it's a team effort, guys. That's why Pop Quiz and My City is a team effort.
I heard Zimmerman, and I thought it was something else.
Yeah. Well.
I was like, uh-oh. This is about to get racist.
Yeah, exactly.
Different Zimmerman.
Different Zimmerman. All right, good. Different Zimmerman, please. Everyone calm down.
I was getting ready to put a bullet in somebody's
Exactly.
Anybody want to go to Duluth?
Is it Duluth?
Duluth is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the mother burn.
Okay.
Nice. I think
Way to go, Billy.
I think Billy got it because we play another game on the show called the Google game. And what we do is we stretch for time and we Google the answer.
At times when we
It's an amazing thing. The Google game, sponsored by some porn star.
It helps to make us not look like total idiots.
Yes, we're morons. We are not idiots. God damn it.
We've proven to the world.
Austin Rogers, you can go to AustinRogersTrivia.com. We just found that out, and you can check him out there.
Absolutely.
You can see pictures. You can see bios. He does a centerfold. It's amazing. But you can also get the ultimate book of pub trivia by the smartest guy in the bar, which is available right freaking now. So go to your wherever you buy your books. It's everywhere. I know I saw it actually advertised, and I think Austin is I don't know if Austin did this, but I'm going to say Austin's a fucking genius because I don't know if Austin did this or someone else did this. At my local comic book shop, you can get this book.
Hell yes.
That's ingenious. That is ingenious.
That is great.
When I'm in there getting my next issue of Batman, or I'm just fondling a bust of Lois Lane, or whatever I'm doing in the comic book store, if I look around and I see, trivia,
pick up the book.
You pick up the book. It's the ultimate book, and then you know if it's in my comic book store, that it's not going to be like that scary, like, I'm too fucking stupid. I can't do this. You know that you're going to get this and be like, I'm going to learn some shit, and I'm going to have fun doing it, and then you have a trivia night. You invite some broads over. Austin comes over. He Zooms with you. It's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Is it at any newsstand?
That's how it happens, guys. And speaking of that, I'm on my way to hosting trivia right now. I hope everyone does go to AustinRogersTrivia.com or go buy the book. Hey, last week it was the 17th best-selling book in the United States.
Nice.
Now it's like 1,000.
Congratulations.
Now it's like 1,000. But for that one shining moment.
Let's get him to 16. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Jeopardy champ, author, and bartender, and trivia host right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Austin Rogers.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. We're going to do this again. Thank you, brother. Go host. There you go. Austin Rogers.
Okay.
Not bad. A nice fella.
Yeah.
Nice fella.
Nice fella. He's a very good
Very
boy.
nice.
So
Very humble.
you could buy it at any newsstand?
No, you can buy comic books are sold in stores now, Joe. They call comic book stores.
I used to buy my comic books at the newsstand.
No, they don't do that no more.
You also bought them for a nickel, and it was like fucking Bazooka Joe.
They
and,
were, yeah.
You used to pick them up with your horse and buggy.
Yeah.
And on the back, I could have bought anything from the toys.
All right. Excuse me, Beetle Bailey. I got shit to do. 718-5.
I love Beetle Bailey.
I know you would. 718-577-1389. Billy, should we take a break now? Or what?
We'll knock that out and then come back and do what we have to do there.
All right, let's do that. Later in the show, we got Romi Chase, but first we're going to take commercials. We'll come back. We'll bullshit some more. It's the Ham Radio Show after these words.
Hello.
Hey, hello. Is the beautiful Romi Chase there?
Yes, it is. Romi Chase.
Hey.
Welcome to Ham Radio.
Well, she answered the phone sexy.
Yes.
Yeah, really.
It'll be $3.99 a minute.
I'm hard already.
We're all hard, but that's why we have to pick up the Feel Romi Stroker.
Well,
It's hard times around here.
Damn right. Romi, quick question. What's the name of the company?
That launched the Stroker?
Yes, baby.
It's Kiru Amsterdam, the company out of Amsterdam.
Okay.
Kiru.
So Kiiroo is Kiru. So everyone go to Kiru.com. So I want you to make sure you buy this, because if this woman in this picture that I'm looking at right now with a height of 5'4" and a 42-inch bust and a 30-inch waist and these beautiful 50-inch hips is not fucking you, you can at least simulate the fucking. if you buy the Feel Romi stroker. You see, this is very important. Because I've noticed when I masturbate, most of the time, somebody's not there.
Yeah.
It's only me.
What a disappointment.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, this is your chance to feel me. And the stroker is molded into perfection as an exact replica of my private part.
Whoa.
So,
Okay.
yep.
I like how she said private parts and not beautiful fucking tight pussy.
Yeah, because I was going to ask.
It is.
I was going to ask.
You know, everybody says I have a Barbie pussy. Like, I have a really pretty pussy.
Well, a lot of women
Be
say
for yourself and feel for yourself.
Can you send me a picture, for my wallet?
a lot of people say that she has a Barbie pussy, and a lot of women say I have a fucking Ken dick.
You're just gonna have to buy the stroker.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is that the stroker accommodates dicks of all sizes and shapes.
Well, now here's the thing. I noticed on the schematics, because I look past just the sexiness. I want to see the inside of this fucking mechanical wonder known as the Feel Romi stroker. And I was looking at it. Now, this thing goes, now I know that you have a nice tight box. I've seen the pictures. I've seen the videos. Onlyfans.com. Look her up. You can check it all out. Now, what I'm saying, though, is you must have sex with a lot of brothers and some big dick white guys, maybe some Puerto Ricans, I don't know. But let me just point out, because this stroker goes way back. This stroker, I'm up to the halfway point. I don't know who else is joining us. Because there's a whole nother dick inside this thing. I don't know what the fuck.
Reservation for two.
Yes, the inside has bumps and ridges for, like, ultimate experience. And like I said, it accommodates dicks of all sizes, unless you are supremely endowed.
Yes.
I mean, if your dick is like 13 inches, then you probably can't fit it in a real pussy anyway.
Yes.
So, you might just have to deal with
That's
that.
all right.
But, luckily, majority of the men aren't.
Yeah, I'm going to say, if you have a 13-inch dick, you're probably not sticking it in something rubber. I'm just throwing it out there as a logical, maybe, idea.
Well, I miss it by an inch.
Yeah.
If your name happens to be Mr. Ed, it's not going to fit.
They're probably in the circus.
I love how Ricky threw out, he goes, I'm off by an inch. Yeah. Yeah, and if you divide by 2. I'm just saying.
I'm pretty sure you can fit yours in just fine.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure you already tried it.
I trust me. I made my own out of old wet paper towels.
He got
chicken cutlets.
He got his balls in there too.
Yeah. I moved in. What the fuck? I just put everything in it. Well, that's the whole thing. I looked at I get angry. I get angry. This is why I'm muttering my words right now, because they don't make sex toys for men well. They don't. They don't make them for men. This thing looks awesome, though. I gotta say. That's why there's a little comparison right now. Normally, the men get fucking, fuck you. You can already come. We don't care. Sure. And the women get the new vibrators that fucking suck on their clits and fucking get HBO. It's fucking crazy.
Sure.
I get it. Now,
They're
this
really
thing,
cool.
Yeah, this thing about the thing about the stroker that's really cool is that this company from Amsterdam here, this KIIROO.com. These guys, they're like, we're gonna build you a robotic pussy. Because I saw this other thing. The really
cool thing about it also is that you can either use it separately if you want to just do it manually, or you can purchase it together with Keon, the new technology automatic masturbator. Ooh, so once you put the toy in it and adjust the length of strokes and speed, it will do the job for you.
But that's what I'm saying. Wait, hold on. I'm bringing it up.
Bake a cake.
Because Billy can't he can't believe what he's hearing right now. He just made a face.
They should have a coin operator. You put a quarter in,
Joe, no one's throwing money in my fucking fuck machine.
Well,
right?
So basically, it's like having a wife or a girlfriend without the commitment.
Yeah. And this one talks a lot less.
Like a penny arcade.
All right, so this Keon thing that's on the website, this number one in interactive toys, by the way. Oh. Now, what was cool about it, because of course our computer runs on fucking ethanol, and it's taking 3 years. But either way, if you look at the let it load, it's a machine. Looks a lot like one of those tall Alexas. Right? It has a thing. All right, well, that's a hot bro. These are some hot bros.
Introducing Phil Stars.
Yeah, all right, would you get out of it? All right, this thing vibrates here. But it's like a whole system. These people,
look at that.
That's what I'm saying. These people seem to care about me coming.
It looked like a shaving kit.
Yes, they figured it out. They absolutely did. The strokers, I'm getting amazing reviews. Even Guy Shack posted a very extensive review on the stroker, and it's getting like super positive feedback, and my fans are loving it. So I highly recommend it for sure.
But see, that's the whole thing. When you go on, when you're on, it's like the blending of both worlds and the greatness that's around it. Because normally I get mad at OnlyFans girls because some of them are actually on OnlyFans and they don't do nothing. They don't do shit. They just wear hot clothes and what. Blah, blah, blah. This one, at least now, the beautiful Romi Chase. Is now, not only is she giving you the option of looking at her pictures, and feel free to masturbate that way. That's cool. Whatever you want to use your hand, use the blender. I don't care. But then she's like, wait a minute. You
use
might
the blender.
Well, I'm into some kinky shit, Romy. Just don't interrupt.
He was lonely for a long time.
Look, I can make a fucking smoothie like you wouldn't believe. Now, what I'm saying, though, is Romy's at least giving you the option here of using this apparatus, this beautiful apparatus. It's a good thing.
Yeah, and if you want to make it even more personal, you can order a custom video from me made just for you, where I can say your name and I can do exactly what you want me to do and wear exactly what you want me to wear and do all kind of things like that. So that makes it even more personal. It's an ultimate Romi Chase experience.
You have a kangaroo suit?
She has a kangaroo suit, and she can speak with an Australian accent, Billy, if you will on it. She'll do it for you.
I will do my best.
Now, right here,
if you pay me enough, I will do my best.
Yeah.
Well, can you get me a plane ticket?
She doesn't like you that much. So you have, because now we're on the website. You're eating an apple and you're in lingerie and you look like every fucking fantasy I've ever had about a teacher in my life.
That's for sure.
Right now, and I'm looking at this the Keon too, which is fucking awesome. Pair the Feel Romi Stroker with the Keon and turn on your favorite Romi content and enjoy her. So literally, from my hand, they have taken the wet dream to a new level, Joe. Do you understand that? Literally now I can pick out a chick. Now I'm saying I would fuck Romi Chase. I would need a step stool and a bigger dick.
That's for sure.
But I can fuck Romi Chase, okay? Because I imagine with an ass like that, you need a guy with a nice size equipment. If he's going to hit it from behind, you don't want no fucking short dick man. You want to.
You need a long.
You need a long, strong.
Well, yeah, you definitely wanted to. You definitely wanted to go past the butt cheeks.
Well,
like,
yeah, well,
you know
that was my name in high school. Past the butt cheeks.
Yeah.
So
you have to take a running start.
I said I would have to take a running start, cover myself in canola oil, get a slip and slide, and put my fucking hands out just to freaking go. Oh, poof! I'm in. So what I'm thinking, though, yeah, but this is what I'm saying. They have taken it. This is like what you've only dreamed about in sci-fi. Like, somebody was like, I'm going to come up with a way to ejaculate in the future that does not involve the woman, but only machines. And
it's kind of creepy there, Ed.
Well, think about it. This shit's like crack. If I can fuck Romi Chase, and I never have to leave my house. I never have to. We got a machine here, the Feel Romi Stroker, that is the inside of her vagina. Yes, right? We're all in agreement there.
Yep.
Then I can go to OnlyFans, watch the content or I can get that video made in the kangaroo
you can have
suit,
it specially made for you.
And then she can actually say like, "Oh, Eddie, you have such a big dick," and I'm like, "Romi, don't you know it?" That kind of stuff. And when she can make a video, yeah, baby,
if this is your thinking, yes.
Yeah.
I'm also going to be launching my very first official life-size sex doll very soon.
Wow.
So the experience is going to be even more elevated.
Okay.
Very soon. The coolest thing about it is that it's going to fuck you back. and it's going to moan in my voice.
Ooh. That's more than I've ever had with most women.
That's true.
I'll get more from that than my wife.
I'm working on it as we speak. The pre-sale is already open. So if you go to RomiChaseDoll.com,
it's fucking hot.
You can learn more about it. Yeah.
I'm telling you, we can't cure cancer. Yeah. But I can fuck Romi Chase. This is my point. Yes. I don't have to leave the house. This is going to become like crack. They're going to be guys living in it.
Isn't it perfect, though?
Oh, it's the greatest thing in the world. I'm a giant pervert. I have a sex addiction, the whole 9 yards. There is no doubt in my mind. I mean, I have a girlfriend. I like to fuck her. It's wonderful. Not the point. If I didn't have my girlfriend,
well, I can have a threesome.
Exactly. Well, we can now, and I won't get yelled at.
Yeah.
Unless
you will.
No, unless the Romi bot turns around and goes, "Stop fucking her. Get over here. Service my fucking pussy." You know what you should do, by the way? Since the pussy is motorized. Can I make a suggestion? I don't know if they've already built the Romi bot. Yeah. Can you put the switch on, like your clit, so I can just flick it on and on, like on and off?
Does it work on batteries? Or
it's solar power, Joe. You got to bring her out to the lawn.
Yeah, that's it.
Up on the roof.
Yeah. Let your neighbors watch.
I just saw Joe in his front yard. What are you doing? Nothing.
You wouldn't even see Joe.
Joe's going to be like, I hooked her up to the barbecue, so now I can make burgers and fuck Romi Chase.
Well, if you plug it into the wall, you could really get a charge.
Yeah.
See, I would love to see that. It's the fact that it fucks you back.
It fucks you back and it moans.
Yeah.
And like we were just talking about.
Moans in my voice.
Yeah, it moans in her voice, so I don't have to even make believe.
Yeah.
Because we have a sex doll that we left at somebody. We're getting it. We were just on the phone with them. Uncle Buddha and the dominatrix have our sex doll that we're going to put in the studio. Now, what I want is if I can get a Romi Chase sex doll and the fucking other sex doll that we have, then I can make sex doll porn. Do you understand that?
Have them interact with each other.
Yeah, and then I can pretend like the two come to see me, Ricky. Like, hey, ladies. The one over.
I don't kink shame. So whatever floats your boat.
Nice.
You can dress her up. You can talk to her. Brush her hair. It's going to have hand implanted human hair, and I've already done the 3D laser scan of my face. It's going to look exactly like me. So it really doesn't get much better than that.
And she's also going to have, every month, there's going to be a 30-day period where you don't talk to her. That's added on.
That's the charging period.
Yeah.
That's when it's recharging.
Yeah. Charging battery, don't touch me.
How much does it cost? Is it going to cost me my whole disability check?
It might.
You may need more disability afterwards.
Thank you, Billy. Billy took my punchline, but that was good. How'd you break your hip, Ricky? Talk to Romi Chase. And then you just see Romi, the sex doll on the couch. Fuck you. You had a good time. Oh, God. The future is awesome.
At least she won't lie to you.
No, she won't. And she won't say no.
I tell you.
She won't say no either.
Yeah.
She won't tell you were great. Well, in fact, you were not.
Well, wait, wait, hold on, Romi.
Can you imagine if the sex doll turns you down?
Yeah, sure.
You can't.
Then you in bad shape, brother.
Not tonight, pal.
First off, we like when you say, when you guys lie and say we were great.
Oh, yeah.
That's wonderful. Please keep that into the model. Also, don't have an option on the Romi Chase bot where it just points at my dick and laughs.
Well, some people are.
What is that?
So some people will actually pay extra for it.
I bought the self-humiliation package. Romi,
there's a lot of men that are into it.
Romi bot is about to take a shit on your chest.
I don't know. Would they put that into the doll?
Well, no king shaming. No
king shaming, remember?
Yeah.
Romi bot had too much to drink. Now you're going to have water sports. My Romy bot peed on me. Romy, are you home by yourself? Because I have a question I have to ask.
See, my homeboy, he wouldn't like my homeboy's wife.
Yes,
she wouldn't like that shit. She got mad. We were talking about sex dolls before. And she's Jamaican, so she was like, "What could the thing make oxtail and peas?"
That's right.
No, sorry, bitch. You still have to cook.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go fuck Romy. You go cook dinner. Enjoy. Are you home alone?
Yes, I am, actually. I just moved to Vegas, so I'm sitting in an empty house at this point, still waiting for my furniture to arrive.
Okay, so we have no furniture.
Miami.
We have an empty house, so it'll be quite the echo. Do you have a vibrator handy?
No.
Do you have
Unfortunately not.
Do you have your hands and maybe some shaking? That's a yes, Billy.
I guess so.
All right, because I want.
Always.
All right, I want to play a game. Hold on the line for a second. I'm going to play a little music to accompany our game.
And now, Ham Radio presents Masturbate Theater.
It's Masturbate Theater. And last week we had Curvy Mary on, and let me tell you, it was a triumph.
She was great.
It was a triumph. So now we have Romy Chase on, who's in a big empty house in Sin City, Billy. She's in Vegas, baby.
Yeah.
It's a big empty house because her beautiful body bought her this beautiful big empty house in Vegas. See, when I come back, Billy, I got to come back as a hot chick like Romy Chase.
Never happened.
Yeah. I got the same size bust as her. Does that count?
Everybody's in Vegas.
Everybody's in Vegas, baby. Vegas rules.
Nice weather.
What are we doing here?
All right. What we're doing here is we're going to beg the beautiful Romy Chase. We're going to put a 60 seconds on the clock, Romy. And this is up to you if you want to do this. Because after all, we never force you guys to do anything. No. Except cook that oxtail and beans and rice, motherfucker. I do have
peas and rice.
Peas and rice. Sorry, man. I drink my Red Stripe beer. My sorry. You got to give us either a real orgasm or a fake orgasm. And if possible, pretend like you're the Romy Chase bot. And,
the sounds that you would have on that would be on that doll.
Feel free to use any one of our names.
Preferably Eddie.
Preferably Billy.
No.
Billy.
Billy. She said Billy.
Okay.
Ricky sounds good.
Right.
Billy is not the sexiest name, but
that's why Ricky is a better one.
All right, you have to choose from Joseph, Billy,
Tyrone.
Ricky, or Eddie,
Slick,
the 13-inch cock.
Slick.
Eddie has a 13-inch cock.
Not here, but I have one.
He keeps it in the drawer.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess out of those, Billy is the most moanable.
Billy, now, for everyone listening, Billy doesn't want to do this, so I'm just telling you, she picked Billy. Billy didn't pick her. But keep going, please, because I don't want to ruin this moment.
And he could be homeless.
That I chose Billy's name, nobody else, and that was not because I don't want Billy getting in any trouble. He had nothing to do with it.
I know.
So I'm just pointing it out. He had nothing to do with it.
That's right.
It was all me and the beautiful Romy Chase, who I've never wanted to have the first name Billy ever in my life.
I know.
But now I do.
Billy was such a moanable name.
Yes, it was. It has a B in it.
I imagine Billy right in front of me.
Yeah. And look, I know that there's a special someone out there that Billy likes to hear moan more than you, Romy. Yeah. However, the rest of us...
Somebody recorded this.
Yeah, well, we recorded this. I'm playing this shit on the car ride home. Sorry, Rick.
Yeah, not with me in there.
If you had to take a guess how many people was jacking off listening to that right now.
Sure.
I tell you, I'm still waiting on the plane ticket. She over there alone too.
Get on.
You need to send those panties in.
That would be.
You need to send them panties in.
Absolutely.
For the collection. Put another one on the wall.
Yeah, we put them here on the wall.
Yeah.
Well, we will mount them. If Romy wants to send her, we will put her up on the wall. If she wants to send her panties to us, We'll get you the address. Feel free to send them, and we'll mount them. We'll frame them up, and we'll put them in the studio.
And just so you know, it'll probably be a line out there just to sniff them before we put them on the wall. Well, look, they have those guys that want to line up. If they're going to line up, they got to purchase a Feel Romi stroker. That's what they have to do. You can't fuck around. Go to her OnlyFans. Support her that way. Onlyfans.com. Yes. RomiChase.com /my-links is how you get RomiChase.com /my-links to get all the information on Romi Chase. Romi, you are amazing.
Yes.
Thank you for being on the program this evening.
It's actually I want RomiChase.com. That's my landing page with all my verified links there. So,
well, then I'm going to fire the guy who made this now. Thanks. Now you're fired. Oh, wait, that was me.
Thank you.
I want RomiChase.com. All right. Well, thank you, baby, for being on the program.
And come back.
Thank you.
Come again. As they say. Round of applause, Romi Chase.
All right.
All right, we got to take a break right now. It is, of course, the Ham Radio Show. Billy, do we have to take a break? I think we have to take a break.
Break time.
Break time. Everyone going to break some shit during break time. 718-577-1389. It's the Ham Radio Show. We'll be right back after these words.